Well, it seems like Moon is this week, guys. If you look at these prices right now, hello everyone. Hope you guys are having amazing. The XRP is around $2.44. We are definitely pumping. Wait, look at that. Oh, week 13 has begun. I repeat, week 13 has begun, and this is so odd, right? It seems like this week will be a full lively house, guys. It'll have a bunch of activity, okay? Just because there's already news coming out today. Craziness. Now, guys, there's threat from part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. March 24th, we seen Howard Moon, a Reddler within the community, tweet this out. What is that? Take flight, fasten your seatbelts, because 325 from Babakek's liftoff, right? Maybe that's what life is, a wink of the eye and winking stars, wink, wink, wink. So, are we about to start lifting off, guys? I'm telling you, it has to be this week. If it's not this week, then it's probably November. If not, then the collapse, right? Just because of the star exploding or going supernova here soon. Brad Garlinghouse says this today, confirming Reddlers. As I've said today, I strongly believe we are underestimating what it means to unlock the NASA's market through upcoming crypto legislation, as well as previous guidance statements rescinded from the SEC and OCC, allowing financial institutions to work with crypto. With 4+ years of headwinds behind us, the NASA is ready to reclaim its leadership position, guys. Wow. So Brad is telling us, hey, it's full throttle time, right? It's faster and fastest. We're at fastest possibly right now, or transitioning from fastest to fastest, as the Riddler stated, right? Because the headwinds are behind us, right? Does that mean we're out of the storm? Does that mean that? Possibly, when we literally are seeing this is crazy, right? This is mind-boggling. This is how? What? Bullish. Japanese real estate giant Open House Group is now accepting Dogecoin, Solana, and XRP. Open House is already accepting Ethereum and Bitcoin for the transactions. I'm guessing is to buy a house, right? Or Japanese real estate, guys. Which is mind-boggling. What are the chances? Accepting altcoins, right? I mean, a lot of people believe Bitcoin is safe and Ether at that, but a lot of people don't believe these coins are safe, right? Because they are very volatile, guys. Which means if a legit organization is accepting these S coins, right, as some people may call them, or volatile coins, guys, well, that says something, doesn't it? Right? Especially, which is crazy, XRP. Wow. What, guys? We're living in crazy times, aren't we? Right? Look at that. Today, that's crazy. Already, the beginning of the week, and all these things are coming out. Seems like this week is pretty significant. Not to mention, Uphold tweets out, "Gotta get Monday going somehow." But wait a minute. What is that, guys? Posting a flip the switch image? Are you serious right now? By the way, this is an exchange. Think about that for a second, right? They love, but I don't know what's up with this exchange, guys, right? But they love talking about flipping the switch, right? And then obviously the Reddlers made it mainstream for the cryptosphere, guys. When you hear the words "flip the switch," you're probably going to think about XRP, right? No, not probably, most definitely, because it's the only phrase that connects with XRP, right? Ask anybody, they'll be like, "Oh, that's XRP," probably, and they may think that you're crazy though. But Uphold doesn't seem to think they're crazy, because Uphold keeps tweeting out XRP to $1,000, right? XRP to 1K, and then they tweet about flipping the switch images and all these sorts of stuff, guys. Especially this week, what's going on with that? You guys see what I'm talking about, right? So let's say let's say it's most likely because of the TCRB, right? C Borealis going supernova. It's probably because of that. Now, if that doesn't happen, well, whenever that goes supernova is probably when Moon happens, guys, right? because all of a sudden all these things are happening this week or today. I did want to mention as well, if you guys are trying to buy more XRP, I do have an Uphold affiliate link down description below with 0 fees. Today, from Bob Cook's 1224 to 324. Is it possible that tomorrow could be Christmas, right? Supposedly people were talking about April 1st is the New Year's, guys, because of April Fool's Day. Sweet. Just in, a sudden increase of accretion rate in TC Borealis, right? Is it about to go kaboom? The sea constellation could have correlation to the teeth. Maybe it has been about this TC Borealis all along. The reason being they say this, guys, is because look at the constellation, right? It's the northern crown. It smiles. And then if you look at the teeth, smiles, right, from BG103. Look at this, coming down here. It's like a smile in space, right, in the sky. So could it be? Well, from Xena XRP, I was looking for a video explaining in simple terms why all astronomers determined 2024 was a year for TC Borealis eruption. What were the signs they saw and why didn't it happen? But also why the entire community of astronomers think the next prediction will be correct, and what led them to think that? The signs they saw in February, guys, right here. So I'm not going to play the video because it's like 40 minutes long or something, guys. So a lot of these people believe it's going to happen here soon, right? This star is about to go supernova. The last time C Borealis exploded was in 1946, and astronomers are expecting it to happen again soon. Scientists predict that the nova will occur on Thursday, March 27, 2025, and the star could be visible to the naked eye for a few nights after that. Right, it will shine as bright as a North Star, one of the brightest stars in the sky, guys. And what's crazy about that is talking about 327, July 23rd, from Howard Moon. The end is the beginning, right? And then we see a boom right here, bottom right corner, 589 there as well. July 27th is what? 723, 327 in reverse, right? What's funny is after that, on March 29th, is that still the same week? It surely is, guys. Still the same week this week. A partial solar eclipse will occur at the moon's ascending node of orbit on Saturday, March 29th, 2025, with a magnitude of 0.9376. Wow, 13 right there. 9313. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between Earth and the sun, thereby totally or partly obscuring the image of the sun for a viewer on Earth. And for Mr. Poole, we have seen a lot of these eclipses before. What kind of eclipse is this? A solar one, guys. Right? Clearly, right here. Literally the same exact thing. Right? Pointing towards the end of this week as well. What are the chances of that? I don't know. It probably is price before law, if you think about it, because law will be passed from Chad. You have limited time before everything goes ballistic, guys. From April to May, stablecoin law. And the Riddlers have stated that price will occur before law enters. So if that's the case, well, price needs to start moving because stablecoin regulations, law coming in next month. Then July 5th, 21 passes. SEC classify assets, exchange rules, October to December, DeFi rules, taxation updates, possibly no taxes on cryptos such as American ones, XRP maybe, IRS guidance, January to March, token issuance, payment rules via exec order Fed. Right, so does that happen first? Well, Brad Garlinghouse tells us about the future. I think he was on here today.
Commission has ended its investigation into crypto exchange Ripple, the latest, of several deregulation actions by the Trump administration in the digital asset sector. Joining me now is the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, back with us. Brad, great to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
It's great to be back. Nice to see you.
Well, congrats on this move by the SEC. What does this enable you to do at this point?
Look, thank you. Congrats to, I think, the whole industry in a bunch of ways. As you know well, Ripple is really amongst the very first crypto companies to get sued by the SEC. We said then when it started that the SEC was going to be on the wrong side of the law as well as on the wrong side of history. It took longer than we would have liked to kind of prove that out and more than $150 million of legal bills, but we're thrilled with the ultimate outcome. It allows us to really unlock the U.S. market, which has really been very hostile, with a lot of headwinds in the U.S. market for the whole crypto industry.
Yeah, for sure, and we saw investors react to it, XRP seeing a gain over the last week. But Brad, I want to get your take on what Japanese banks may be preparing to do in terms of adopting XRP. What can you tell us about the growth?
Whoa. Japanese bank adopting XRP. What's going on here? That's an actual question. She just asked. What? And we were talking about this years ago.
Story at Ripple when you look across the world, overseas markets?
Well, once the United States government filed suit, we really were kind of frozen in the U.S. market. And so about 95% of our customers today, Ripple's customers, are non-U.S. financial institutions. And those are some of the largest financial institutions, ranging from HSBC and BBVA to payment providers you wouldn't necessarily have heard of. Markets like Japan, I think, are still unlocking. The market opportunity here is massive. You have trillions of dollars flowing cross-border globally. It's still largely dominated by the SWIFT network, if you will. And that's architecture. That's a technology architecture that was developed 50 years ago. There's an opportunity to modernize. That takes time, particularly when you have a government in the U.S. kind of combating that innovation. But that's changing now. The Trump effect, if you will, is profound. You're seeing that in asset prices, but you're also going to see that in the adoption of these technologies.
Yeah, and I think, so when you're looking at the growth story then of Ripple, does it still come from overseas, or are you expecting a change in terms of domestic interest in Ripple?
Well, we're definitely already seeing a change in the domestic interest. These 6 weeks after President Trump was elected, we signed more deals in the United States than we had in the previous 6 months. So these are very innovative technologies. I think they're going to play out over 10, even 20 years in terms of how they integrate and rewire the financial infrastructure of the United States. That's across payments. That's across even the settlement of maybe real estate transactions, securities transactions. So I think we're going to see this play out over a long arc. But the United States is finally unlocked, and I think people are underestimating how big that change is, and you'll see that continue to play out this year.
Yep, and he said 10 to 20 years or something like that, guys. But it will most definitely accelerate due to a trigger event, right, such as a collapse. And then we see here from CoinDesk that people are saying that it could hit $10 by 2030. Yeah, I don't know about that when we're talking about all these things happening, guys. XRP was given to Ripple. The tech was established in 1980s. Powerful people started the name XRP and what its purpose would be. It's based on Jesus Christ. XRP is a chosen one to resurrect the new financial system. This was all planned decades ago. Again, guys, it's all rituals. I don't know if this is 100% the case, but it is believable, right? 100%. XP represents the first 2 Greek letters of Christos and a symbol of Jesus Christ. Or this part is my assumption. And XRP represents resurrect, guys. Could be, right? It's a solution to the death. Back to the Bible this early morning. So it begins 7:23. Oh wow, 3:27, huh? Is biblical code referring to the fall of man? Genesis 3:24 and the fall of dragon. These verses are parallel events. Man is carbon-based since the fall from heaven. What do you guys think about this? On this topic, right? Interesting. It begins 7:23. Supernova 327. So yeah, I mean, pretty interesting stuff for today's video, guys. Things are getting pretty popcorn-like, aren't they? More entertaining, to say the least. Now, financial advice. Let us prepare. But anyways, that's so face amazingness. See ya.